Joseph Willis-Croft, a couple of other Shibden riders, so yeah, got a good field up there. We've already there's been right now they're just doing the podiums, yeah. Up here, just by where I am right now, we've got there's a really slippy bank, and it's almost complete ice right now. The ground is just frozen solid because it's so cold, but then it's also clogging up loads of mud, like you can see here from the bank. So it's strange conditions and really tough for the riders today. So our race is about to begin. We've got like lots of stands here. I'm not sure if they're here or not, but big bubble hats, definitely, if you don't have yourself, get one. I've got multiple and they're the best. So yeah. Oh, there's the race going. Fast start up the road. We've got a tight bunch of Shibden riders there. Ooh, you can just hear the brakes squeal there. Ooh. Well, there's no crashes, at least for the start line. And away they go. So up the course, they will go around the back there, and then over to the bomb holes, up and down the bomb holes, which are very icy, and the ruts are frozen. So yeah, you don't want to get that line wrong, otherwise, yeah, it's not going to end well. Could just see some riders over there going in to the bomb holes, and soon be coming out back around and then down, and near the end of the lap is where the steps will be. So I think that is Daniel Davies mainly flies in first place. Third place, I think that might be Luke Trafford. Yeah. So our riders making their way back along. See, that section looks quite long, but when they're going so fast like this, it really does not take long at all. Here we go. It's interesting how some riders have gone way back in the field and some have shot up the field there. Plenty of spectators here, and like I said, this is one of the best places to watch on the course because you just come out of the steps area, and there's like an off-camber bank section where if you don't get on it, if basically it's impossible to ride, and you can't really run it either because it's sheet ice, and yeah.
We're still behind someone as well, it looks like.
Although this is near the end of the lap, so won't see them for a little bit. So they've just gone over the far side of the field now, and will be making their way back and over the bridges. those steps super slippy as well today, and it's quite a clear sky, but it's freezing cold here. Hands are just gonna, drop off. But yeah, so basically the thing is, people have been like, trying to get all the mud off their bike or whatever, but once you get your hands covered in mud, they just become cold and you can't use the brakes. And there's been multiple people in practice this morning who've just gone straight into like the barriers and things because they haven't been able to grip their hands properly. So here we go. This is the famous staircase that they have here at Cyclo Park. It's one of the best features. And we can see they're super slippy and they're covered in mud, and there's a lot of them. So yeah. We're just in the hotel room this morning, and as we were in the reception, Cameron Mason's just come in. So yeah, saw him this morning, and there's lots of people in the hotels because they stay at the same one. The last time I saw the front of the race, there was, I think it was Daniel Davies in first place, but I'm not sure what's happened now because a couple of the Shibden riders seem to drop back quite a lot, but I don't know, we'll see. At least there was no crashes at the start, which there very often is. The course is, it's a variety really, because it's partly very stretched out because, for example, now you can't see any of the race and they've begun to become quite stretched out. If you look over in the distance there, you can just about see the riders coming over by the buildings up there. But yeah, it's a really nice event to come to the Champs because, we've got our little village-ish sort of bit down there. We've got some shops, the vans, and yeah, you can see the podiums happening there from one of the last races. Nick Craig there, who's just won again the National Championships. Okay, so I can just start about to see our front of the race coming back in again, and let's get right in here. Quite a few of the riders there going through the pits actually, which is, I don't know, surprising but not surprising at the same time.
Youth races that are going to go straight into the U16 race.
Okay, so our riders have just passed the start-finish line a bit. Okay, so if we go back over to where the super slippy start-finish line is, I'm sure there'll be a couple of crashes. Okay, so our first place, I'm pretty sure that is Luke Trafford there. Yeah, just coming in first place. Daniel Davis there in fourth place, so he's maintained his position from the start line. He was gridded in fourth place. Okay, so that's Joseph Willis-Croft there, number 3. He is now in 5th place. Clifton, that is SDW rider there. And another Shibden. Shibden are obviously a huge club and they always have lots of quality riders at the national races. Okay, let's go back over to the corner. That's Wilf Pugh there, number 24. He's one of our North East riders, came second at last year's National Championships in Falkirk. another great venue. So here is our super slippy camber. And the riders are just scrambling and slipping everywhere, trying to get in. We've got some riders on the floor. There's Xander Graham, number 16, just pushing his way up there. Honestly, I think the best option is to run if you can, but it's not always easy because of the ice and the super slippy.
Go on, Ollie.
Go on, Ollie.
Go on, Ollie. That's Ollie, Ollie
That was
Glass
good compared to
from Hen Hawks and Zach Clitheroe from Reef and Racing, both of those from the northeast.
No.
So I'd say that's about the first half of the race gone in, and then our other riders are just coming in now. So yeah, there's a couple of lines on here. Some people are just basically, I'd say the most popular one, people are just like going through the rut, putting their foot out like their number 46. And some people decide to go around the bottom, and the thing is with the bottom, you just slide down the hill into there. It's tough to get back up once you've fallen down as well.
Not seen him.
It's nice to see, as well as I said, like having lots of shipping riders. We also have a good variety of different clubs, so yeah, nice to see a mix. But this is just carnage right now. In practice, everybody had just come to a halt because there was like one person on the floor, and after they come down here, there's a really sleepy, steep bank, and yeah, they were all trying to clear the mud from earlier, but there wasn't much luck with that. And so yeah, after the steps, it's a good tight packed course here because they've come down the steps, down the slippy corner, and then down this steep bank here, and then they go over. That's where they join up with the start line, with the little start loop, as you can see from here.
Well done.
Yeah, it's nice to be at some races after, watching all the racing for Curse period over Christmas, New Year. Hope you've all had a good New Year. And yeah, it's just been really nice to watch the pros. Obviously, Van der Poel's back, and he's been winning all the races, spectacular performances. And yeah, they've been really nice to watch, as always, over Christmas, New Year period for cyclocross racing. If you haven't seen it already, but you'd maybe be interested, we do have a video from last weekend, which was a Yorkshire round at Peel Park. So yeah, Peel Park was last weekend. It was super muddy, but we have had it in the past where it's been really muddy, but it wasn't too bad last week at Peel Park. So yeah, we've got a video from then if you would like to watch that, which would love you to. Yeah, apart from that, haven't done some videos in a while, so it's nice to get back into the flow of it. And obviously we've got our mountain bike season coming up. This is like one of the last races in cycling for the cyclocross season. And yeah, so we've got 2025 now. There'll be the mountain bike season not too far away, starting in late March maybe, and then running all the way up to like September. So yeah, it's a long season, the mountain bike season. And then once we come back for cross next year, I'll be starting to do some national racing, and yeah, we'll see what that'll be like. I think Derby will be one of the first races, as always, so that'll be interesting, doing like first races at under 20 under 20, under 14 next year. There's still a bit of, well, frost, I would say, from this morning, but even where there isn't, it's really hard-packed ice under there. And yeah, it's interesting. We've got like ice, but then also like mud on top of it. So yeah, it's interesting conditions, which, yeah, like I said earlier, very tough for the riders.
Who is the rider in the yellow with the arms just got down away from
I don't usually do live streams, but I thought because there's cyclocross and there isn't actually any other coverage, so I thought that it'd be nice to do a live stream after the videos, and then tomorrow I'm going to do the elite men's and elite women's. So here we go, our leader. He has, I would say about 5 seconds lead, and this is Luke Trafford speeding his way up the stairs there. About 5 seconds behind him are, I think it's Solon Pirates, yeah, riding. I'm not sure who that is, number 6. This is one of our lap riders, number 64. Go on. And then in 3rd place, oh, we've just seen a bit of a slip there. Those bottom steps clearly getting very slippy, and it's a big battle going on between these two riders, Daniel Davies and Joseph Willis-Croft. Oh, and just yet another slip up there from Daniel Davies. He's gone right into the pole, and yeah, it just shows you though, everybody can slip up.
And of course, we're now not using the bridge, we're not using the section of cap at the top of the big bank because of the number of riders going sliding through there.
They did cut off a piece of the course earlier for the youth races, but they'll be back on the course tomorrow. So this number 24, Wilf Pugh, he's made up a lot of places. Currently in 7th or 6th place. Number 19, Rota Racing. Number 20, Beeston. So there must have been a problem for number 2 of Hope Apex Racing, because he's dropped back, I'd say, at least 5 places, near I think 10. So yeah, the riders have become really quite spread out now, which was different to at the start of the race, where on that first lap they were all bunched together, especially as well when we're looking at practice from earlier. It was crazy. It was like very chaotic. Xander Graham has just gone through, so he was gridded at number 16. I'd say he's now around 20 something places, so make our way down to the hurdles now. They're always interesting to watch. The hurdles today are very, very high. I've only seen our front couple of riders riding them, and yeah, I'd say they were like about 35 centimeters, 35, 40. So yeah, very difficult for those riders to ride. This Ollie Glass, number 69 for Hetton Hawks, just coming up there, chasing his teammate Joel Gibbon, I believe, for Hetton Hawks as well. As this race continues a bit further back, you see the race coming through battles of between season glories until starting to get those big 4, 5, 6 in the middle of the race field. Lots of riders struggling with
course, the pits are very, very busy. There's definitely a lot of people with the side who have to run down, clean the mind off, wash that mind down, make sure that it's changed, make sure it's clean, and then heading back out in one piece of losing number 4 tonight.
Not surprised nobody's on the pump track this morning. It's super icy still. And yeah, you wouldn't want to fall off there. Although they do BMX racing here, and that always looks good. I'd say right now about 50% of the riders are crashing on this same bank here, so keep an eye out on the riders there. But yeah, like I said, I think number 2 for Hope Apex has crashed because either crashed or had a mechanical, because I did see somebody going into pits near the front of the race, and he's dropped quite a lot of place now, so yeah, I'm not sure what happened there.
Well done, well done. Well done.
I think nearly everybody now has just resorted to running and grabbing onto as many poles as they can, because yeah, there's no way you can ride this, and especially because you don't have time to clip in after these steps. It's really hard because you'd have to remount and then go straight into that corner, which, you know, it's nearly impossible. And when people earlier were like trying to ride and putting their foot out, I don't know, you either came to a stop in the mud or just completely slid it in the ice. Skidded, sorry. Number 66, number 51, number 61 there, Sherwood Pines. They always put on a good race. We went there not that long ago. Would have been about a year or something, for one of the national trophies, I think. For mountain biking.
Two laps to go. 2 laps to go. I think I heard him say that. Is there a really little? Oh no!
Just a seat.
Oh, the seat has gone. Carrying the saddle there is in number 18. Oh dear, I wouldn't try ride that with no saddle. Just handing it to one of the marshals there, but you can't really keep riding with no saddle. Oh, but he's still managed to go down the hill with no saddle. Still quite a long way to the pits though, so that's pretty unfortunate for number 18. Okay, so here is our leader, Luke Trafford, coming in now. Gets a big cheer coming through. So he has gapped the Solent Pirates rider, and then it was behind him. There was a close battle going on between Joseph Williscroft and Daniel Davies. Daniel Davies slipping up quite a few times on this section. So here's second place, just skidding right down the hill there. So he started number 6 and gained quite a few places. So next it should be Joseph Wallace-Croft and Daniel Davies. Yeah, there he is.
Joseph.
It's funny, he doesn't seem to be wearing any gloves. Although it's probably actually quite a good idea, apart from it being freezing cold, because, you know, once you get mud on your gloves and they become all like slippy. Okay, so he has distanced Daniel Davies, number 4 of Mindy Flyers. And here comes... That's Freddie Winkley there. He's gained quite a few places from 27, starting in 27. Yeah, there's Luke Trafford going in through those corners. They look quite easy, but the one down there that he's just heading into now can be very slippy, and it was extremely icy this morning.
The really, really little chip in like.
Oh, Sam, good answer.
Okay, so there's Xander Graham and Wolf Pugh. So Xander is second year, Wolf is first year. Wolf is one of our Northeast riders, Xander Scotland. Yeah, so you might have seen this in the description from Peel Park, but not that long ago was the Scottish Championships at Irvine Beach just before Christmas, and yeah, had a really good race there and came away with Scottish Champs jersey, so that was really great, and the course there was amazing, so yeah, it's always nice to go up to Scotland as well. I saw one boy there just slipping up on the first step of that big staircase there and just whacking his shins right against the corner, and yeah, most of these crashes not too bad, but yeah, some of them look very sore. You can just see the feet of the riders there who are running, just slipping away down that bank. And that's the thing, the bottom line does work, but yeah, you're just going to slide down the hill. That's Joel Gibbon there, number 22. And then Ollie Glass, number 69, who's same team, both from Hawks. So yeah, first place, Luke Trafford. Second place right now is Sam Ganazzi and for Southern Pirates. And then third place was, who was third place? Yeah, I think that was Joseph Wallace-Croft. And then in fourth place, Daniel Davies. And fifth place, I think it was Freddie Winkley, yeah. Freddie Winkley in fifth place. So that's our top 5. Just some of the riders just coming to a complete standstill there. I think he might have a flat tyre. One of the riders from Falkirk Junior Bike Club, number 47. and Vicious Velo, he's in his full long sleeves, long legs. So I think we're on our last lap now. Shouldn't be too long until the leaders come back round.
I think you can see
So if we head over to the finish line now, we should see Luke Trafford take the win. Although, don't want to jinx it. Yeah, he's got a pretty good lead right now on Sam Ganazzi, who's had a good race today. It looks as though the Welland rider has got another seat post because, yeah, can't see him riding too far without one. But yeah, he was still riding though down one of the slippy banks with no seat post on, so that could be quite sore. Just see the Imogen Wolf just taking off her Visma Lisa bike. Very nice clothes over there. She's been doing really well in the World Cups and things up there with Anna Kay, who I think is here today, practice and then racing tomorrow. You can see people are starting to gather over near the finish line. Okay, so Luke Trafford there, he has finished, I believe. Yeah. Yeah, second place for Sam Ganazzi. Our riders just all coming in here there. Go see if there's any sprint finishes.
Who comes through? Joseph Wollscroft of U16. He's going to take third place here today.
Okay, so there's first and second place. So
every single
Luke
place,
Trafford,
every single
then Sam
position is worth
Ganazzi.
points.
Next
Remember,
it should
this is
be
about the fight.
Joseph
Wollscroft.
Wollscroft.
Our main flyer comes in, he drifts wide, he carries the speed on the inside,
Yeah,
and they
there he is.
right to the takes here. A fantastic fight here, and you can see our main flyer just dropping back there.
And then next it should be Daniel Davies, but he wasn't all too far away from Freddie Winkley, who was one spot behind him. So, you know, a lot could have changed in the far section because, yeah, there's quite a lot of like frozen slippy corners, that sort of thing. Oh, so it looks like Freddie Winkley did actually get Daniel Davies there. So, yeah, like I said, a lot can go wrong in one lap. But not that it did go wrong, they were very close near the end.
So Charlie over at the U16 cycling club takes a look over on his left-hand side walls to get around this turn. He's going to come in.
Okay, so I hope to see you guys tomorrow for the elite women and the elite men live stream. Also, there'll probably be some interviews for you to see in a video. So yeah, watch out for that and hopefully tune in to tomorrow's live stream. Okay, bye.
As he makes his way down this straight, he's going to stay clear.